There we are. For some reason, my recording studio wasn't using the correct microphone. Kind of funny that nobody was hearing me this whole time. Yeah, you are on time this time, Felix. Hello to everyone who joined. I guess you didn't hear me say hello. How's everyone's day going? Have you finished your Halloween grinding? Well, that's okay. You don't need to be here for everyone. That's why I put the videos up, just in case you miss any. Still don't have Gordy. Well, you have tonight and until 3 o'clock tomorrow to get him. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. Hello there, Hanny. Yeah, I did just start. No, it's 3 o'clock. So, Roblox, or not Roblox, Dandy's World, Quell always does the updates and whatnot at 3 p.m. Hello there, Ace. Sorry about that, but I am a solo player, so I'll only be doing solo runs on streams. Don't be persistent, Brasha. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. So did everybody see the post Quell put into the Blush Crunch Discord? Yeah, unfortunately, if you do have school, tonight is your last night. So Quell posted a picture and said something is coming, if you know, you know. And the picture is of a shop sign with Dandy reflected in the mirror. So that confirms what people were saying about there being shopkeepers added. I did kind of scan it a bit. I couldn't tell if there was anything Christmassy about it, though. Can't have my tapes, Tegan. Yes, most likely it was posted on the TikTok as well. Yeah, admittedly, it took me quite a bit of effort to connect to the Discord. It's not quite the same, Winnie. It's actually much shorter range. If I'm playing a 1-star like Gordy, most of them can spot me from across the room, whereas with Astro, they actually have to be fairly close to be able to see me. Brusha is just a little different because, well, Brusha spots people from everywhere. What's really funny with Astro is just how close behind someone you can get. Let's see if I can show it. Depends on if Tegan turns around. There we go. Like, watch how close I get to her before she turns around. Like, if that was a lower star stealth person, you would not have been able to get that close. Eclipse is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing as her. You're coming this way, aren't you, Tisha? To be fair, I don't know if this update's going to be a lot. It might just be a shop update and the Christmas update is coming later. Okay, I'm gonna Vimo this one. Hey, skill check, perfect. I would like the Christmas event to start tomorrow, because that means it'll go until January, which means we'll get a month and a half for it, which would be really nice. I don't remember. Did the Halloween event start beginning of October, or did it start a little bit earlier? I'm not really sure what you mean by gifts. I was wondering when the Halloween event started exactly. Did it start at the beginning of October, or did it start a little bit earlier in September? Well, that was a little early. October 10, okay. So then it's possible the Christmas event might not start until December 10. Well, if it does, that'd be a pretty good birthday present. I suppose, yeah, the best way to look at it would be it probably is going to start at the same time it did last year. I did see them. I did also see that Quell said those plushies were not as good as the official ones. So I don't think I'll get them. I think I'd rather wait for the better official ones. Camera always gets a little weird at that spot. So I'm down to 9 stickers. Those are the only things I need left. Then it's just mastery stuff, so... Something I was wondering, did Quell change the price of the golden brick sticker? Because I noticed it in the shop, it currently says it's 10,000, and I could have sworn it was 100,000. Always been 10k. I must have been reading the numbers wrong. Oh, that was... Well, that actually works out. 100k I thought, would have been... Oh, that was just bad. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was 100k. But that is going to be easier, because you can get 10k pretty easily. Why am I playing Astro solo? Well, I'm a solo player, and Astro is my main, so... Okay, so I do need to pay a little more attention. Be a little embarrassing to die this early. Well, you'll be able to spend some of it on the Christmas tunes, because some of them will require Ichor. And I think some of these skins will as well. So that's at least something you can spend it on. But as for the rest of it, you'll just have to wait until Quell adds more stuff. Ah, okay. I don't know if trading is something that's going to be added. That'd be a whole new mechanic, and some people might not like it, because I can understand. It does kind of make it so it's like people who worked on getting that stuff, it feels bad that someone will just... Yeah, like, it takes away from the people who worked to earn it. Personally, I don't even think that trading is really needed. Outside of the golden brick, you can get pretty much everything just by putting in a bit of effort. Happened to RH. What's RH? I guess if it's a trade for trade instead of trade just like being able to give people things, that could be fair. I mean, the person getting Astro would be the one winning there, because Astro is so hard to get. He will not show up. Oh, we got Finn, eh? Ooh, Finn with Flutter. I don't know why I used the extraction candy. I knew that was gonna V-mote. Man, I wish I had that luck. It took me ages to get Astro to show up enough to get his research done. That's because Sleepy Boy just wants a hug. No, I'll do that first. Oh, hi, Ben. You having trouble getting to floor 20 there, Two Time? My favorite time of year is Halloween. Love spooky month. I've really been noticing that recently. Pretty much like every time you get into a public run, people just die on floor 1. And I don't know if that's because it's like a bunch of new people joining, or if like people will join and then like they have to do something so they leave, or I just don't know what it is. Hello there, welcome to the stream. That was a little risky. Should have checked first which direction. The weirdest thing to me was back when I was doing some public runs for a mastery. I walked in, we got to floor 1, our distractor had all of the twisted, and I know he had the twisted, and then someone died, and I was like, well, how? The distractor still has the twisted. He hasn't said anything about it taking it. To be fair, the reason the Shrimpos survive is because the people playing Shrimpo are the people who are really good at the game and want a challenge. Nobody plays Shrimpo because they think he's good. Well, I guess maybe some people who just started the game might think he's good. Not realize. Rebecca and Keisha. Okay. Get that one done and out of the way. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. You know, one of the things I don't understand is sometimes, a lot on TikTok, I see people proposing reworks for Shrimpo, where they give him, like, really good stats and whatnot, and I don't understand that, because that kind of... Like, the purpose of Shrimpo is to have bad stats. If you give him good stats, that just invalidates the entire purpose. Yeah, like people don't seem to realize, like, Shrimpo doesn't have bad stats because Quell thought that was a good idea. Shrimpo has bad stats because Quell wanted to give people a character that they could be challenged with. I can understand some of them. Like, some of them are like a water-themed alternate universe. That makes sense. Shrimpo is technically a fish. He would do really well in water. But, like, most of them are just like, oh no, give him really, really good stats for little to no reason. Now, admittedly, someone I would like to see a rework for is Astro. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Astro, but his stats could be a little better. Well, I think, Hanny, you should do a solo as Shrimpo, because everyone's talking about Shrimpo. It's rather fitting. I'm playing on the computer with a controller plugged in. Alright, you already did one as Shrimpo. I think you should solo as Goob. I think you should solo as Goob. And I hope he's not on my floor. Nope, box. Okay, we are good. For Goob, I'm gonna say... go with... it depends. What's Goob's extraction stats? They're 1 star, right? Two star, okay. Here's a weird combo for you. Magnifying glass, thinking cap. Oh, he's got 3-star skill check? Okay, then just magnifying glass and... what's an odd one? Magnifying glass and Yada's trinket. Party popper. Astro stats, he's got a 5-star in stealth. His skill check is 2 stars. His extraction speed is 3 stars. His movement speed is 3 stars. And his stamina is 4? Yeah, his stamina's 4, because he's got the same starting stamina as Eclipse, and she's got 4-star stamina. At least I think. Again, don't get me wrong, I really, really enjoy Astro. He is my favorite, he is my main. I just think his stat spread could be a little better. Hello there and welcome to the stream. My highest floor is 27. Yeah, like if Astro was a little bit faster or a little bit better at extracting, that would be really nice. I don't see it as low. Any floor is a good best floor. The game's not really competitive in any way. My favorite Twisted is R&D. I really enjoy Twisted Razzle Dazzle. Well, I'm not a world record holder, nor do I want to be, so it's not competitive to me. If I do a death run, sure, but I don't really play with other people. I'm a solo player, so it's not really an issue. But going back to Astro stats, it really kind of baffles me, because if you look at Astro on the Wikipedia, Astro is described as a backup extractor, but he doesn't have good extraction stats. Yada Sylvester floor 1. Ooh. Astro is good at support. Like, he can do his stamina thing really well, but that's the only thing he can do. Basically, the only other thing I've seen people use Astro for is a nightlight for the distractors during blackouts. Oh, hi, Sylvester. Nope, I play on the computer, but with a Xbox controller plugged in. Alright, I'm gonna V-mote this one, because it's right in the middle. Is that Sylvester again? No, it's Louis this time. Twisted Dial is very fast, but only if you mess up a skill check or let him see you for too long. Oh, I didn't think you were there, Louis. I don't agree with using glitches to do things. That's cheating in my opinion. That's not too bad, Gigi. 9,000 isn't too bad to get. A couple solos should get that for you. No, probably more than a couple, but still. Yep, I have Gordy. I have every single tune except for the Christmas tunes. $10 to $15 is still pretty good. I usually go to 20, then I stop and I reset. The real trick with Ichor farming is you do have to do Dial's floor as soon as you get it, because that's quite a lot of Ichor. Can you not, Louis? Oh, hi, Sylvester. The main thing with Ichor farming is you don't need to get to a certain floor, you just have to do machine. So really whatever floor is fine to get to, you just gotta keep going. I've seen a lot of people complain about Twisted Ginger. I'm looking forward to meeting her for the first time. Dial's floor can admittedly be a little difficult. have Gordy. Most of my streams in the Halloween period were me playing as Gordy. Okay, 2 right here. It's rare seeing this this floor this high up. One there. Where's the last machine? Oh, right there. I'm gonna V-mode that one. Right under his nose. It kind of depends. I'm thinking it is probably time I start doing my masteries again, so I'm thinking I will probably be Blot for my next stream, as he's the next person on my mastery list. But if the Christmas event does start tomorrow, I'm going to be hard stuck on Roger until I'm done with research. Hello there, Holler. How close are you gonna get? Not close enough. Teleporting Brusha does sound terrifying. I don't know who the other Twisted on this floor is. Oh, it's Yada. Okay, I thought it was Yada. I thought I saw her. It's funny that you mentioned that, Holler. We were actually just talking about that a little while ago. I don't think Astro has good stats. I think he could either be I think they should either take a star out of extraction speed and put it in movement speed, or take a star out of his stamina and put it up in skill check to bring him to a solid 3-3. You got pebbles? Oh dear. Well, the Halloween event ends 3 p.m. tomorrow, so this is your last chance to get it. Trust me, Hanny, I know. Low extraction stat tunes can be rough. Did I miss them? Oh no, they're both right here. Yes, especially with Sylvester, because you don't have enough time to complete the machine before he starts coming back, so... I'm curious about the shopkeepers coming with the update. I'm wondering, like, are they both going to be lethals, or are they just going to be shop tunes? Or is it even going to be 2? See, that's not a bad combo. Boxing and R&D is not bad, because as long as you're not near R&D, you should be fine. There may be. So, I mentioned this earlier. Quell put a picture up of a sign on a glass door or window that says shop, and it has Dandy in the reflection. So, there is a shop of some kind coming. Whether it's just an upgrade to Dandy's shop or if it's other shopkeepers, we don't know yet. Some people think that there's 2 new lethals coming and they're going to be shops. I'm not sure. Distracting, I could not tell you, as I haven't distracted. I've only played solos, so... Ooh, more Ichor Leak. Hi, Tegan. Oh, was that Finn I saw? Yes, that is Finn I see. One of the things I will say that is kind of... you wouldn't expect is one of the things I actually really like about Astro is treadmills. He doesn't complete them that fast, like especially not compared to other better movement speed tunes, but he has his 50% stamina regen passive, so you can regen your stamina and get back to sprinting on the treadmill faster than a lot of other tunes. Really, Tegan? Right as I use my extraction candy? Welcome back there, Strab. You almost got me while I was looking away, Tegan. You almost got me. Honestly, one of the things I would love to see for Astro is that they make his ability affect him. So that way, when you're soloing, his ability actually works. Because, like, I can hit this ability all I want, and I'm going to. I like hitting the button. But it doesn't do anything. Alrighty, have fun there, 2-time. I'm looking forward to the Christmas update as well. Okay, all the machines are over here, but I want to go over here to check if there's any items. I actually don't mind V, because outside of Pebble before they took his footsteps away, V is really easy to hear coming. Like, her footsteps are very loud. Thank you for that, Alexandra. My Ichor, I've been spending it all on stickers. I only need 9 more stickers and then I'll have all the stickers, so... That is true. You could be distracted by her footsteps and not notice someone like Goob coming up on you. Oh, Poppy's not too bad. Goob is pretty dangerous in a blackout, yeah, and Toodles can also be, because you just can't see her. My next stream will be on Sunday. It might be a little later than usual. I'm not quite sure. I do have some stuff going on that day, so I might be a little late on the stream. No mains yet, no. No, it's today. Who should you solo as and what trinkets? Let's see. I think you should solo as Finn. And you should run Train Whistle and Mime Makeup. Haney, if you're gonna suggest that to people, you have to do it yourself, too. That's true, you did actually. I told you to do it the once and you did, so fair enough. You can suggest that then. Well, that just means you need to try again and see if you can get farther. Aim for floor 5. Sylvester and Brusha. Okay. The worst trinket combo to use on Yada? I mean, coal and brick are pretty good choices. But, I suppose technically you could also run the fancy purse and then regular purse. I've seen a lot of people bring one or both of the purse trinkets on tunes, and Oh, you don't have those trinkets? Okay, let's see. Use the cooler, the one from the store that gets you more stamina. And Vanity Mirror. So Cooler and Vanity Mirror on Finn. If you have those. Let's get you done, because you're a treadmill. I imagine it would be really good if you had those two trinkets and then you were the one to finish the... I guess you don't have to be the one to finish the machine. As long as someone finishes the machine, you get your buff. Yep, this is a solo run. I only do solo runs on the on my streams. I don't actually remember Finn's stats. I know he's got a 4-star in something. Oh, I looped all the way back up here without realizing it. Did I miss some machines? Let's see, there's one there. The new update is tomorrow at 3 p.m. 4-star skill check, 2-star extraction, 2-star stamina. Okay. Yeah, with Sprout, it kind of depends on how you plan to play him. If you're going to be a healer, a support, then you definitely want movement speed trinkets so you can run around the map getting tapes and getting to people who need heals. Believe it or not, Sprout's extraction stats are not terrible, so you could actually use him as an extractor. And I do know that he can be a distractor as well, though it's a little difficult. Okay, that's one. One is over by the elevator I came. Oh, right, and one's over here. I'm surprised I've not run into Sylvester yet. He seems to be staying away from me. Yeah, Straub, that's something that's confused me as well. I've seen so many times people will, like, demand to be the extractor or the distractor, or they'll beg for it, and then they die, like, 2 floors in. It's like, why would you want it so bad if you're just not going to... I do see your chat, Lucky. However, as people have stated in the chat and answered you already, I only do solos. But yes, it does seem a little weird to me that people... Yeah, like... I've seen that too. Like, when the Care Bear event came up, I saw... when the Care Bear event was up, I did do a public run because you had to complete the quests. And obviously you got the people who were just dying to get... They were spamming heals so they could get the thing done and then dying to go get the skin. But there was also a lot of people who just straight up died, like, not on purpose. Of course that was Sylvester. Please don't be guarding that machine. Good. Yep, updates tomorrow at 3 p.m. Yep. Quell put a post in the Discord chat with a picture. So I don't think it's going to be the Christmas update. I think it's going to be a shop update. Astro, I believe, has 3-star extraction. He's only got a 2-star in skill check, though. Precious Shrimpo, okay. I'm gonna do this one just because I want to. Hey, look, a band. Don't have room for the band at the moment, though. Actually, you know what? Yes, I do. I have thought about it, the mag thinking cap, but Astro's speed is only 3 stars, so I'd like to, I like to use Speedy Shoes to get him so I can move a little quicker. The only codes I know are the ones that were posted on the Discord. And in the update notes. I think Quell put those codes just about everywhere. Yeah, that was it, the update board. should still be working right up until tomorrow. I'll be honest, I don't even remember what they were. I punched them in as soon as they came up, but I do not remember what they were. Skin you should get? I really like Shelly's witch skin. It's really, really good. Glisten's skin was also pretty decent. I liked Cosmo and Sprout's skin. I liked most of them, to be honest. The only one I didn't like was Astro's. Yoink. You had to give up the Goobron. What happened? Well, that just teaches me to not pay attention. Ah, okay, that's fair. Does anyone else get that thing where if you miss a skill check by hitting it too late, the next skill check that comes up, you hit almost way too early? I do that a lot, where if I miss it because I was too late, the next time I hit it almost right before it gets to the gray. Is it snowing for me yet? It actually snowed for me a couple days ago. That snow's actually just about all gone. I live up in the land of poutine and bagged milk, so we get a fair bit of snow here. Honestly, it's not... I don't really ever have to wish for a white Christmas. I find non-white Christmases are, like, too few and far between. But then again, like I said, I live up in Canada, which is just a colder country, so... I imagine in the States it is a different story. I want to gamble with a Jawbreaker. I am also on board with that, Straub. I really do not like bugs. Yeah, I think this year the snow didn't leave until mid-April. It's one of the reasons I enjoy spooky season so much, because, well, it's not cold enough for snow or anything like that. It is cold enough that most of the bugs are gone. You still get some, obviously. Cicadas, I have not, actually. I can imagine that being not great. So I will use this skill check candy, and then I will come back for those jumper cables. I'm hoping for floor 20. So probably another hour or so. I'm not actually playing on console. I'm playing on computer with a Xbox controller plugged in. I've never been much for decorating. Like, I'll put stuff up, but I won't go the whole mile. No, because I do not enjoy mobile gaming. The most I will play on my phone is like card games. I do not like anything like, I don't like any games where you have to move yourself around. It just, to me, it's a really awkward way to control on phone. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, all the power to you if you love playing on the phone. It's not for me. An iPad would probably be better, yeah. Admittedly, if you're using a keyboard, the controls for this game can be a little all over the place. That's one of the reasons I play on controller, is because it simplifies things to buttons you already know. The reason I don't really like mobile gaming is, like I said, it's the controls. I find with a controller, it's so much more precise, and like how I can control myself, where it's harder on a phone. Least favorite tune, it's gonna be Eggson. I do not like his design. I like him as a character, I like his stats and abilities, I don't like his head. Stream lagging? Second least favorite tune? I'm not really sure. Oh, I almost walked right into her. Am I actually lagging? Well, hopefully it stables out and we don't have that issue. Hello there, Abaddon. Under a different name, how do I know who you say you are, huh? What if you're lying to me? Sorry to tell you, but I'm not gonna sell myself out. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't even know what the roses do. I've seen people give them. No idea what they are. To get all of the mains, a fair bit, honestly. Felix is so cool. And if I see you do something, I'm going to be disappointed in you, because you promised me you'd do nothing. Roses are money. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, but I'm still not going to sell myself out. To get all the mains, it actually did take me a fair bit. Let's see. I know I didn't have them all when... See you later there. I know I didn't have them all when the Easter event was going. I still needed them. I want to say I got them during the Easter event, because while I was farming up for the Easter stuff, I also finished what I needed for them. So, from February to about halfway through April, I believe. So, February, March, 2.5 months, I'd say, to get all mains, roughly. I got mail? Well, I will have to check that after the stream. I've heard a lot of, about Hamilton. It's not something I've looked into myself. I unfortunately missed out on the actual play because I was really looking forward to that section of high school where you do like Hamilton, Shakespeare, and all that. But my teacher decided that he was tired of doing all that, so that year he wasn't going to. And I was like, are you serious? I came here all excited for it, now you're telling me we're not doing it? I don't have any pets. I would like to have a cat, but... Yeah, I know, Hanny. I have very little knowledge of Shakespeare because of that, and that disappoints me. Obviously, I know a fair bit of Shakespeare from looking into it later, but a lot of it is mostly, admittedly, memes and what people will reference online. One of these days, I should just sit down and read Shakespeare. I think I'd enjoy that. To be or not to be? That is the question. His lesser-known quote, to banana or not to banana? That is to monkey. Please, somebody clip that. Okay, machine there. Nothing in that corner. I don't think there's any more in the middle. I don't think there was any here either. Oh, hi, Poppy. Okay, I'll go the other way. Let's see. Oh, nothing over here. Was it tucked into a corner here and I missed it, or... Oh, there it is. Nah, you've got this. You can take Dial's floor. Just remember, if you start seeing him run at you, T-pose for dominance. It works really well if you're playing Astro, because Astro has 4 arms, so he can T-pose twice as hard. I was hoping I could sneak past before he turned around. Oh well. Bye, Louie. Out of all of the event tunes, Gordy. Freaking love Gordy. He's adorable. Shrimpo kicked it. If you'll excuse me, I gotta go meet Shrimpo about something real quick. Just gotta ask him a question. On an entirely unrelated note, does anybody have a bat I could borrow? Well, yeah, I've already got a band and a medkit. You shouldn't go with 3 heals. 3 heals is bad. I just want to talk to him. Oh, Roger. A metal one. Hanny, I knew you had my back. Ooh, Toodles. Well, there she is. Why do I do that? Why do I forget I have V-mode? I mean, it gave me movement speed anyway, so it's not a big deal, but... Every time I see people talking about a metal bat, or I see one, I'm reminded of this one time in, it was years ago for me, back in grade school. I was on the playground playing with a friend, and these older kids came over to us and asked if we would give them a hand, because they wanted to play a game of baseball, but they needed one more person. So they just gave us the job where basically all we had to do was sit there and do nothing. And that was fine. We were just happy to be included. Hi, Roger. But, we got, like, maybe 2 pitches in, and then the 3rd pitch, the guy hit it, and it immediately flew back and caught the pitcher right in the nose, and you could hear the sound of his nose break from halfway across the playground. Yep, he was okay. Like, it was, as weird as it's gonna sound, it was a clean break. It did some damage, but it didn't, nothing permanent. But yeah, it was, it was surprising. Needless to say, after it happened, I just kind of stood there while the older kids got the whole thing sorted out and got the teacher involved, and I just kind of stood there like, did I really just see that happen? And they were, this wasn't like regular baseball where they're like a good distance away. They were pretty close to each other. Like maybe 10 to 15 feet away. Hello there. My favorite Astro skin is this one here. I really enjoy the Care Bear skin. I would like to say that's the end of my sports-related injury stories, but it's not. I, technically have another one where I injured myself. Well, technically I didn't injure me. Someone else injured me, but it was my own fault. No, I'm actually live on Twitch and TikTok right now. Can hear you pick items up. Okay, that is good to know. I suppose if I've told that story, I might as well tell the other story. So, this one was actually more recent. It was only a couple years ago. Yeah, I've taken a soccer ball to the face a few times. It's, it can be painful. Sometimes it just kind of bounces off you and you don't really know what happened. But, this one was a few years ago. I went to the driving range, like a golf driving range, with my friend, and I was having a bit of trouble. Wasn't quite able to get the distance he was, so I asked him to give me a hand and show me how to do it. So he was showing me how to swing properly. And I had the absolutely genius idea to stand directly behind him, to his left. So when he swung, the golf club came up around and slammed right into the side of my head. He immediately freaked out and was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's fine, I'm fine." And then I put my hand to the side of my head where he hit me, and when I took my hand away, it was completely covered in red. Like, completely covered in blood. And I just kind of looked at him and I went, maybe I'm not okay. Yeah, I straight up took a golf club to the side of the head at close range. Thankfully, he did kind of see last section and pull back a bit, so it wasn't that bad. No, I didn't recover, actually. I'm dead. This is just a ghost. I almost ran straight into Toodles there. I died, but then I got better. So we ended up going to the hospital, and thankfully it wasn't that bad. It was just like a surface wound, and it's a head injury, so they bleed a bit. But I got some staples put in, and I gotta say, staples are painful. He gave me the option. He's like, either I can just staple you, or I can put a needle in your head for numbing, and then I can staple you. Yeah, like a surgical staples to hold the wound closed. And I asked him, I was like, which is gonna hurt more? You just hitting me with the staples, no numbing, or the needle you're gonna numb me with? And he goes, it's about the same. So I said, alright, fine. Just sit me down and staple me. So he sat me down, put the staples in. He put in 4. I am really glad he stopped at 4. I do not think I could have handled another one. But, yeah, so I took a golf club to the head and got some staples. It was actually really annoying washing my hair after that, because anytime I tried to brush my hair or even just like scrub it in the shower, I had to be really careful not to pull, or else it would hurt pretty badly. We're lagging again. Thankfully, my sister is a nurse, so the doctor actually told me, he's like, when you need these out after 2 weeks, he's like, you can either come back to me or you can just get someone with medical knowledge to pull them out. I'm lagging again. Am I actually, or are you messing with me, Hanny? I am. I wonder if it's maybe depending where you are, because some people are saying there isn't lag for them. So I wonder if maybe it's just the area. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully it's stopped now. I wonder if it could be weather related too, because I did notice it looked like it might rain/snow. Oh, I have bad news for you, Straub. I am the exact opposite. I love rain. I have straight up told my friends that if a game has the option for me to set the weather, I set it to rain and never change it. I actually even have on my tablet, when I go to bed, I have an app called Rainy Mood that lets me have thunderstorms when I'm sleeping. My girlfriend doesn't mind it. She prefers I turn the thunder sound off and just leave the rain on a low volume, which that I'm okay with. It's mostly the rain I'm after. Yeah, I'm the type of person who is like the exact opposite of most people, with a lot of people with rain and thunder. There was actually, it was a while back, a few years ago, but there was a thunderstorm, and there was a crack of thunder so loud you could have sworn it was in the room with you, and I just burst out laughing. I thought it was awesome. What's the oop for, honey? What did you do? Ah, okay. It's really funny because, like, while I was cackling to myself about the thunder, I actually heard two girls in the streets start screaming. So not everybody enjoyed it. I did, but not everybody. I have 777 tapes. Does that mean I'm super lucky? Dandy should have a slot machine. There should be a slot machine in the shop where you can spend a certain amount of tapes to get a random item. I suppose I should say I am not promoting real world gambling. I am not. I will admit I like to in games so long as nothing's on the line, but I do not promote real world gambling with real money. Do so at your own risk. I am not promoting it. I'm not condoning it. Can you guys just not? Can I finish this machine, please? I'm not too behind that idea. I prefer to, like, I don't find research that hard. But then again, like I've said before, I have a lot of practice with Roger. Well, you say that, Straw, but it is actually canon that a lot of regular Toons are not happy with Astro because Astro still talks to Dandy. I'm also pretty sure Boxton hates Astro, but only because Boxton thinks Astro's the one giving him nightmares. It would be nice if the... I think rather than skins you have, I think Twisted should just have a chance to spawn with... Twisted should just have a chance to spawn with skins. Ooh, R&D. My favorite straight ship? Hi, Cosmo. You know what? That is a very good question. Let's say... I'm assuming ones with more than one toon don't... More than two toons don't count. But I will say, the Circus Trio, the three of them together. If you don't count that, then I will say, I don't know the name for it, but Boxton and Poppy. I guess First Love could work for that one. Because they're the starters, so first. Bubble Box? Starter pack. That could work. Yeah, I do actually have bad news for you regarding that hauler. I'm actually really fond of cute little gay boys, so... Whoop. I'm allowed to say that. I'm bisexual. Am I missing a memo? Not really. New fact of the day. Hello there and welcome to the stream. You joined at a weird time. I do, yes. What, you think I was gonna deny that? Sorry. Nope, no denial here. To be fair, what I like is love. I am a huge fan of love. And a lot of the times, love between gay couples is very sincere and very open, and that's something I enjoy. Can you not, Yada? Have I ever read are you asking if I've read Yaoi? Because yes, I have. Yada, can you stop? I want to do something. Yes, I am doing a solo. I am a solo player. Red String Quest. I can't say I have. Hey, Razzle. You want a snack? I got a protein bar here. You hungry? No? Oh, okay. Guys, Razzle didn't want a snack. Ooh, an emergency button. Ooh. Okay, that was a little risky. Well, thank you for that. Cosmo, were you chasing me because you want the snack? I already ate it, I'm sorry. There is a chocolate bar near Razzle and Dazzle, though. You can have that. It's true, it does have a picture of Sprout. That's probably what he's after. Give him the wrapper. I mean, I'm pretty sure I just put the wrapper in a trash can nearby, so it's there if he wants it. I'm playing on the computer. I have a controller plugged in. Cosmo, I told you I don't have the snack anymore. I don't have the wrapper either. My goodness, it is dark. He doesn't have to dive. It's on top. Look, I only eat the wrapper if I'm not paying attention when I'm eating the snack, okay? Hello there, and welcome to the stream. I mean, who's to say what's really normal? Was that not the last machine? Oh dear, did I goof? Oh, no, there's one right here. Pebbles in a blackout can be a bit of a pain, yeah. Well, if you want a snack, then go to your fridge. Well, thank you for that, Gigi. I'm glad I can make your day better. Or a pantry if you have one. Yes, I do forget that some people have a pantry. If you go to the top section of the pantry, that's where all the cooking chocolate is. Or the baking chocolate, rather. Now, if you ate the wrapper on purpose, you'd have to justify it. Because that's where I keep mine. That's where I keep my baking chocolate. I will be honest, whenever I am making things with chocolate chips, I always eat the chocolate chips while I'm baking with them. Oh dear, hi Toodles. None so far. Floor 17, no mains. Though we haven't seen all the tunes on this floor. We're up to 4 now, so we'll have to see. No chocolate chips in your house, huh? Well, of course they're milk chocolate chips, Hanny. Who cooks with non-milk chocolate chips? That's just weird. Oh, white chocolate. Sorry, white chocolate's okay. Peanut butter chocolate chips are okay. But, like, who eats with just, like, non-milk chocolate? Or, sorry, dark chocolate chips. That's just weird. Your grandmother used dark chocolate. Okay, so that seems to be a grandmother thing, because my grandmother really likes dark chocolate. Yes, there are, in fact, peanut butter chocolate chips. I don't mind chocolate, or dark chocolate. Sometimes it can be a little bitter for me, but I have a life hack for everyone. If you think a piece of dark chocolate is too bitter, put some chocolate sauce on it. I am not joking. It quite literally gets rid of the bitter taste. Also, dip your Cheetos in that cheese salsa from Tostitos. It's really good like that, too. Oatmeal muffins with white chocolate chips. Oopsie. Peanut butter chocolate chips. You can't really go to regular stores. You have to go to, like, stores that are specifically for, like, baking. I like the Speedy shoes because the extra increase to both walk and run speed is really nice. I do like cheese on cheese and chocolate on chocolate, yes. If I like it, more of it's not a bad thing. Oatmeal? No, I do not like oatmeal. I have this thing where I can't eat stuff that has no flavor on it on its own. So like rice or oatmeal, I just can't do. Oatmeal, it might also be the texture. I've not actually tried ramen. I really want to, because I do actually like a lot of noodle stuff, but like, despite the fact that I don't like white rice on its own, I actually love stir fry. But I can't do oatmeal. Pasta? Oh, yes. Love me some spaghetti. Oh, hi, Toodles. Favorite type of pasta? Spaghetti. I will eat bowls and bowls of spaghetti. Although, I also do really, really like ravioli. Man, you guys are making me hungry for some ravioli or pasta now. Why are you doing this? Toodles, can you stop? Oh, you mean the type of noodle? Hanny, I don't know if we can be friends now. My favorite food is stew. Really enjoy stew. Actually, you know what, Hanny? We can still be friends, because this just means I never have to share ravioli with you. I can keep it all for myself. I do like ravioli. It's delicious. You don't know what stew is? That is surprising. Okay, so stew is usually when you take chunks of meat, potatoes, carrots, and then you put it all in a pot and you put gravy in it and you thicken it up until it's thick. And then that's stew. It's meat, veggies, potatoes, and gravy all in a big bowl. That you've lost me on, Hanny. I hate peas. I can't handle the texture. You shouldn't eat kids. They're all stringy. They're not really grown up. Let them grow up. They get better meat on them. Yes, I like ravioli and hate peas. We gonna fight about it? Green beans I like. I've also learned that green beans fried up in a pan with mushrooms and onions are really, really good. Everybody be careful. Hanny's got the can opener. Don't get too close or you might get your can open. Oh, I thought that was on time, but it was a little late. I do have to ask, Hanny, do you have a modern can opener, or is it one of those really old ones? Do you just put it on top of the can and then turn the thing and it opens it, or do you have to, like, sideways, diagonal, slide it on, lock it into place, and then start cranking? Okay, so you have one of the old ones. They are a pain, are they not? No, that's gonna goop me. I have a modern one. I'm used to using the modern one. My girlfriend has one of the old ones. She had to show me how to use it because I just couldn't. My favorite tune is this one right here, Astro. Love me, my sleepy boy. Alright, I'll do the machine. I know a bunch of you are waiting to make the joke. I do not understand the joke, but... And yes, I am calling you all out about it too. You know who you are. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. Oh, I know it means nothing, Hanny, and that's part of what confuses me. Though I shouldn't be confused, because when I was a kid, we made up things that didn't mean anything either, so... There you go, guys. Make your joke. Who spotted me? Oh, hi, Brasha. Now, where did I leave that last one? Oh, right here. Yeah, I've heard stories of stuff like that. It's not the first time either. There was a lot of times, even in my time, when people were you want me to say what now? I don't know if a simple please is gonna cut it. You want me to say 6-7? I don't actually know the hand motions, I will be honest there. Also, this model doesn't have hand tracking, unfortunately. I do not have the program for that. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. Well, gee, Hanny, I guess you're just gonna have to, wait until I post the video, and then you're gonna have to clip that. That I'm gonna say is a little much. That's a little weird. Just stare at the camera and say, "No, I think I delivered on the deal. You asked me to say it once, I said it once. Also, there we go. We got V and Shelly, our first mains. This is not the Easter map. No, this is Sprout's map. Alright, so Boxton, Shelly, V, and who's the last one? Hello there, and welcome to the stream. I'm gonna V-mold this one. It depends on what you mean there, Gigi. Do you mean like a game I played with the other kids, or do you mean like an actual video game? Other kids. Definitely not tag, as I was not very good at it. Hide and seek, actually. I was really good at hide and seek. Oh, hi, Shelly. I'm looking to get to floor 20 here. Yeah, Hanny, what kind of cookies are you making? Do I need to come steal some? Chocolate chip, okay, pretty decent. If they were oatmeal raisin, I was gonna have to come steal some. Chat suddenly got quiet. Do you guys not like me saying I like oatmeal raisin? Oatmeal raisin is the best kind of cookie, and I will kill on this hill. I'm not gonna say die because that would imply I lose. That's okay, that just means I don't have to share cookies with them. That's the compromise I made with my girlfriend, because my girlfriend doesn't like oatmeal raisin. So I said, okay, so that just means I don't give you any of my oatmeal raisin. So when I bake cookies, I bake her chocolate chip, and when they're for me, I get oatmeal raisin. Yeah, she's not really fond of raisins in general, so she doesn't really like oatmeal raisin. I imagine if I made her oatmeal chocolate chip, she'd probably like them. I do bake, yes. I'm rather good at baking. My grandmother taught me. Still teaches me. Ooh, I didn't think you were gonna swing around. Favorite thing to bake? I'm really fond of making cookies, honestly. I've made quite a few treats, but cookies are really nice to bake. Oh, Sylvester's the last one. Also, can you guys just leave me alone for a moment? How do I know more about you than my friends? Well, that's probably because, you know, you guys ask questions and I answer them. Not you guys. Don't you get arguing semantics with me, Straub. Oh yes, that was my my tablet. I really gotta remember to mute the notification sound on that. And are you sure, Straub? Because I can just end the stream then if that's the way you want to take what I said. We can just be done right here and now. Tuna on toast. I prefer tuna in a sandwich. What's that, Gigi? Oh good, it's pretty easy to do that. Least favorite thing to bake. I will be honest, I don't actually have one. Baking is something that I really enjoy doing. Oh dear. It's a very relaxing thing. Cooking and baking are both very relaxing for me, and knowing that someone is going to enjoy it makes it really good. Or it makes it really enjoyable, I guess would be the better way to put it. Definitely cookies are the things I bake most often. Wait, wasn't there a soda? Did I imagine that? Oh, I picked it up. Favorite main other than Astro? Probably Gordy. I really enjoyed playing Gordy. Like I said, I really enjoy Oatmeal Raisin, but my girlfriend really enjoys Chocolate Chip. And also, I have this peanut butter cookie recipe from my grandmother that is very, very good. They're very soft, very chewy, very delicious. Yep, this is the solo. I do solo runs on my stream. That would be a lot of cookies to try and get out to a lot of people I don't really know. And technically that would also mean I'd need to know where you live to send it to you, and you should not be telling me where you live. Non-event main that isn't... Sorry, do you mean my favorite non-event main that isn't Astro? I got turned around. Where am I? My favorite non-event main outside of Astro. Probably V. V is the one I play the most. I'm glitching for you, like the stream or my model? Yeah, if I'm lagging for people, I do apologize. I think it might be the weather. Oh, I know where the last one is. I don't mind tuna. I don't eat it that often. But usually I just like it on its own in a sandwich. Basically a tuna salad sandwich. Well, congratulations to your friend. I've seen some pretty big trophies. Some competitions, they like to make the trophies really massive. Hi, Sylvester. Oop, over here. Oh, you guys and your funny numbers. Oh, I think you know exactly what numbers I mean. But if I say them, that ruins the mystery. Ugh, really, Glisten? Really? Ooh, Shelly's here again. I don't know why I was pressing A to pick that up. That's not the right button. All right, listen, let's do this. They're very mysterious numbers. If you look and you listen really hard, you might see them during this floor. You're gonna see me, aren't you, Shelly? There you are. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Walked right into that ichor. But I can't say them because that would ruin the mystery. And I don't want to ruin the mystery for you. What food combination do you love, Hanny? Chicken nuggets and tuna, huh? Bit of a weird choice, but you do you. Come on, Straub, I'm smarter than that. Hello there, Sev. You're a little late today. Of course you can, Gigi. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm glad. I hope you had a good nap. You know what, Straub? I think I'm just gonna. I think you and others. I think I'm just not gonna answer math questions now. Hello there, Angel. Welcome to the stream. You can't get me with that, Straub. I'm really decent at math, so. Oh dear, I wasn't paying attention. Hi, Shelly. Have you seen Glisten? My highest floor is 27. There he is. I'm actually really fond of taking a wrap and putting just kind of like random things in it, like meat, cheese, lettuce, and some other stuff, and then just wrapping it all up and eating it like that. How much letters are potato? 42. There are 42 letters in potato. My favorite tune in Twisted are Astro and Razzle Dazzle. Astro is my main, and I really enjoyed Twisted Razzle Dazzle. Oop, I didn't think you'd give up so easily, Brusha. Oh, you mean Swesh Shuben? Yeah, I can say that for you. Oh dear, where did Glisten go? Glisten! Oh, there he is. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that, Straub. Especially because at this point I'm just... anything you say, I'm expecting it. I mean, I am actually tempted just to let Glisten go. My computer appears to be really upset. Probably because someone keeps asking me to say numbers. I'm not a fan of the movement controls on mobile, so I prefer to play on computer with a controller. Okay, so I need 3 machines. I know where 2 are. 1, 2. Oh, and tree. I know where all 3 are. You know what, guys? I might just risk it for the biscuit. I might just ignore Glisten and try and get all 3 machines done. Don't do it, Brusha. Thank you. It is a good point. I forget that Glisten is very fast. But here is the real question. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, so I'm going to calm him down fully here. And then I'm going to go do the rest of them. I will, in fact, risk it for that biscuit. Biscuits are usually pretty good. I should get some ginger snaps. I might still be a table Hanny. I don't know if ginger snaps count as a biscuit, but I'm gonna say ginger snaps are my favorite biscuit. Well, oh, there goes Glisten. We are about to come to the end of the stream here. It's about 2 hours, 15 minutes. And I will be ending on floor 20 here. Well, that's what happens when I look away. Straub, are you perhaps talking about 7-6? Oh dear, yep. Okay, so it appears the lag might be, might just be in general, because that was, a little weird. See you later, Sev. You have a nice night. My favorite tune is Astro. Okay, I'm gonna take some initiative here. Boop. Sorry, but there will be no rage baiting in my chat. I will not allow it. Oh, don't bother, Angel. He's gone. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. Felix, are you still here? Yes, you are. Does that give you any, permission there, Felix? Do you see that? It's floor 20, so guaranteed, Gordy. Okay, perhaps I can do it this way then. Give me a minute to get somewhere. Okay, this should be a safe spot. I wanted to test something. The model might be a little weird just because of the way I'm looking. Oh, don't do that. Let's see. I see how to get myself into chat, but I'm not entirely sure how to do things from here. No, I don't want a video. Settings, live. Oh, there goes Gordy. I'm trying to figure out how to make someone a mod in TikTok, and I'm having a little bit of issue. I tried it from my little program that lets me see. I am trying, Felix. I'm just not entirely sure how to do it. No, like I said, I'm streaming from OBS, not directly from TikTok Live, so it's a little difficult for me to do things. Theoretically, I should just be able to go to my live and do something there, but it's not letting me. Maybe from here? No, that's something different. Google is not very helpful. See you later there, Straub. Let's see. Settings. Oh, hang on here. Ah, okay, I figured out how to do it. I just need to... Apparently, I need to be following Felix first. Which means I have to find him. I didn't realize I wasn't following Felix. I thought I was. Felix, you're following me, right? Send me a message so that, or something, so that I can have you pop up. I'm having a little issue getting the controls to work for me, so it'll be better to have a mod or two. Hey Hanny, did you want to send me a message as well? Okay. Okay, so I've got you two following. Moderators. Why are you not showing up here? Don't worry, I'll get this figured out. Oh. I see Felix. Alrighty. Felix and Hanny, you two should now have things having you as moderators, sorry. That took a bit to get set up, but I do like that I started working on getting you guys set up as moderators and that one rage baiter just disappeared. Welcome back. So I will obviously say, please don't abuse the powers I've given you. I can, of course, take them away. But this has been a 2.5 hour stream, so a little longer than I'd hoped. Felix, Hanny, thank you for accepting. I hope you guys will be able to help me keep things civil in chat here. I will be ending the stream here. I do plan to be streaming again back on, on Sunday. It might be a little bit later than 5:30. I'm going to try for 5:30, but like I said, I have some stuff going on, so I might be a bit late, but I do plan to stream on Sunday. So, with that said, thank you everybody for joining. I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and let's go find Gordy and give him a hug. One final farewell to Gordy before the Halloween event ends. If I can find him. There he is. Alrighty, good night everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend.